When more and more people are talking trash about the Giants, Austin Ekeler now too. Oh my god,
Son of a gun.
Ugh, of all people. And now he was on the Dan Le Batard Show. People may remember him from his ESPN days. They had a pretty big falling out when he left there, and he's got his own show online now. He says, while talking to Dan, he said, just seeing running backs have success and make a huge impact on their team and help their team out, like Saquon, it's cool. It's really cool to see the guys that were getting shuffled around and kind of, oh, I don't know if these guys can still play or if they'll make an impact. Yeah, like the Giants. Oh, what a joke over there letting this guy go. Then he even referenced Joe Schoen and Hard Knocks. This is where the Hard Knocks come back to bite the Giants so bad in the butt, it's not even funny. And he said, prime Saquon. And he quotes him, said, I don't know who's going to pay this guy $12 million. Well, he's going to carry our offense, so everybody. Anyway, don't get me started there. So, yeah, Austin Ekeler, not saying some nice things. And, Austin Ekeler is one of those guys, I feel like the biggest issue for him is that man, and I don't want to say it like negatively because he got paid, but that man did not get paid as much as his production was, if that makes sense. Like, he didn't get paid per yard, what you'd expect a player like that to get. You look at what he did, got 9,000 yards from scrimmage in his career now. Had 1,550 yards from scrimmage in 2019, 1,521, 1,622, 1,023. Those were his prime years. And LA, just kept the they part of it. LA, I think he was with the San Diego. They were still in San Diego too, but the Chargers kept delaying it more and more to where he just didn't get ever this massive, massive contract that a lot of players got. So I think that's more of his bitterness there. He got 3 years, $1.67 million for his rookie contract as an undrafted rookie free agent. Then he got as a restricted free agent because he never was fully free until this past offseason. 4 years, $24.5 million. So think about that. He gave us 7 years of prime. 7 years of prime running back seasons.
For about $26 million.
Yeah, 26 and change. So I think he needs to kind of have that as a understanding that his issue is not with the Giants. Because Saquon got paid. Let's be very clear on that. Saquon got paid.
Yeah.
By the Giants because he was the number 2 overall pick. He got the franchise tag that 1 year. Saquon got paid. His issue with the Chargers, and he needs to put it towards the Chargers. He needs to stick out of things that don't concern him because he's got to fight for his own career at this point.
Yeah.
That's where he's at, guys. He had, besides his games against the Giants where they looked like an all-pro again, because we sucked this year about stopping the running back, he didn't look that good. He didn't get a lot of carries overall. Was kind of used more as a receiving back than anything else. I'm looking here at his stats and had barely over 350 rushing, barely over 350 receiving, which is not bad for a backup running back. Don't get me wrong. But he's obviously clearly not the lead back he was. And I think, like I said, I think that's where this is coming from. You spend 7 years as a lead back for a team, don't get paid that much money. And then all of a sudden, when you finally hit free agency, you're done. You're not the same player you were. That's the problem you run into there. So I just looked it up out of curiosity. Saquon is 6 years with the Giants, just shy of $49 million. So yeah, he's not hurting like Austin was.
Yeah. He made some monies.
And I think there should be something for players that overplay the rookie deal. But here's the problem you'll run into with that is in that scenario, you need to have a situation to the reverse that I make it fair. I signed you to a big contract and you suck. Okay, now I can figure out a way to get rid of some of this. If you want that, but I'm saying if you want that rule where you outplay your contract, you get more money. It's got to be fair on both sides. And that's the problem you run into, is that the players would never be okay with that part of it.
Yeah, because look at the Browns eating a shoot ton of money.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's just craziness what's happening with these contracts. And it's weird how you see running backs who used to be, in our time, we were growing up, the Barry Sanders, the Emmitt Smiths of the world and stuff. Like, we had a heyday of running backs there, so to speak, and now it's like, lucky if you get a 1,000-yard rusher team. It used to be you had a chance to get 2 even potentially. Remember the Giants had it a couple of years ago. Like, a couple more than a couple now, but you know what I mean. With what was it? Year was that? Was it Bradshaw and Ward that year? Each had 1,000, I want to say.
Sounds about right.
But it happened. You're not gonna. It's not the same game like that. And if you really want to see teams value running backs, then you're gonna have to wait till the game goes back. And that's where what the problem to run into is now. Let's say you had a kid, and you're like, "Let me raise this kid up to be a football player." Are you gonna be a running back? Nope.
Probably not.
Nope. And that's probably why you see guys like Tyrone Tracy when he was in college fought being transferred over to a running back position. He was probably thinking in his head, "I'm not going to make money this way." Now, it's probably worked in his favor now because of how good he had a rookie year. We'll see what happens there overall. But like I said, it's a different game now, and unfortunately, I feel bad for running backs. I don't know what the fix is, guys. I like having solutions, not just be pointing out problems. I don't know what the fix is here. But, this is what you got now. You got a guy that literally spent his prime time of his career and got paid what a prime receiver makes in 1 year.
Yeah.
No simple solution there. But like I said, I like to see him kind of let's leave the Giants alone. Go pick on the system, because that's what your problem's with, not with the Giants.
If you like that clip, then you will love the full episodes too. Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging you. Please subscribe.